Hello everyone and welcome back to my tutorial, and today we will gonna speak about the modeling. So how to model some interesting shape, how you can manipulate without any special parameter in Revit. We will talk about in this tutorial. Let's get started. And as always, I will start my project from the zero. So when you will open your Revit, so go to the families and find here new conceptual mass. I will use for this tutorial only conceptual mass, the template. So let's open up it and we will create like few types of the form, one form but few types in Revit. The first thing what I'm gonna do, as you can see, we have only one level. Actually I need like, let's say 3 or 4 levels just to make it more simpler. You can select your level what you have already, just copy it. For example, let's say the second one will be like on the 10 meter, other one will be on the 20 meter, and the last one, let's say, will be on the maybe 29 meters. So it's okay, it's pretty enough for us for now. And now I will go to the level 1. So actually all the magic will be on the level 1. Find here the cycle, for example, and let's connect our cycle with the intersection and with the radius, I say 22 or 23 meters. So this doesn't matter which radius you will use, I just will show you the simple form how you can create it. This is called profile. So we're doing the profile here inside our project. If you will go to 3D, as you can see, we already have the levels. Each level, this our working plane. So as you can see, this is my working plane level 1. If I will change my working plane, let's say you can set, and let's say I want a level 2. Now it's working plane level 2. So, and by this way you can change your working plane and change the location where you will work. For example, now we will the front view. So let's say I'll change my section, my working plane to this, the last one, I mean to the level 1, and let's do the magic. So I will unswitch off the my working plane. Let's select our profile. After that, go to the copy. Sometimes Ctrl+C don't working, so better if you will click on this button. Click on this button, copy paste, open up, and here the align selected views. Selected all, you can select all the levels except the first one, because on the first level we already have the profile. So I will select all of them except the level 1. That's okay. As you can see now we have all the way we have our profiles. Of course we can, if we will, for example, now select everything, all these profiles, and you will create the form, you will get the cylinder. But by the way, we can create cylinder only from the one profile, so this is not cool to use it. So what we can do, you can select, for example, this profile, and after that you go to the scale, or you can just change the number of the radius. I will change the number, it's most easiest. I will say here will be 15 meter, let's say like this, and you can see now it's more smaller. If you will select all profiles again and you will say create the form, you will get here the like a spline. So Revit will try to make here the curve, as you can see. But let's say you don't want to get here a curve, you want to get here the straight line, and after that again straight line. So what you're gonna do? You should do it one by one. If you will select one profile and you will select the second profile, if you have only 2 profiles, Revit will create the straight line. So you can see now I selected 2 lines, 2 profiles, and I will select the create profile. You can see here the straight line. After that, by tab key, you can select profile again. As you can see, here is my profile, and select the other one profile, create the form. As you can see, now we get other straight form. And after that you can just on and on if you needed more, I don't know, like more straight things. Now as you can see, this is second form. I think I will save all this form to, and after that I will share with you. This will be better for you if you wanna, I don't know, like if you will forget or something. I will create the new form here. I will save it for you guys. So as I said, no, not bad choice. It's a bad choice. I will select like this everything. So sorry, I will select here everything. After that I will just use the copy, and I will copy somewhere here. So this will be our with the spline. Here I will copy one more with the straight forms. As I said, one by one, again, one by one, create. After that, you can select again that shape, create, and again. So it's much more work than before we did with that, but anyway. So let's do one more form. Here we will change the profile. Let's say we will do here the 10 meter. Okay. And here we will make, let's leave it on the 23 meter. If you will select again everything, we will get the spline with the change the profile. As you can see, this is a really interesting form. We can use it. So I think now you understand how the working profile. Now I will tell you how you can use the profile because it's really interesting for you, I think. Let's say you did already form, but somehow you wanna do some changes, but you cannot see the profile here, right? You wanna see only profiles without geometry. So what you can do, select all your geometry like I'm doing. You can see just tab key, all geometry. I selected all geometry and go to the dissolve. So we changing our surface to our profile back. Dissolve, and you can see here is our profile. But we get here the point. It's this point. It means where the starting our profile. As you can see, it's starting like that. Oh, sorry, on the clockwise from the left to the right. So if you will change, for example, direction of this point, Revit will do. I will show you. On the standard way, Revit will do connection like this. If you will change point, for example, somewhere to here, the Revit will do connection like this. You not will see any changes before you will change your geometry at all. So I will show you in this tutorial. So let's go back and let's create some new form again. So as you can see, under create, we don't have any special tools like sweep or rotate or something like that. We have only the profiles. We can draw only profiles, and that means we can combine it. As you can see, I have only level 1 here, but I want to get level 3. So of course we can go to the view and we can find here the floor plan, and you can use floor tree. Let's go to the floor tree. Here is our floor tree. I will delete this line. I mean this cycle, and I'll create, for example, let's something interesting. I will do triangle. I will do triangle from this point, like that. Okay, triangle have only 3 sides, so that's why I will do the 3 side, and let's do something like that. So here it's triangle. If you will go back to the 3D, you can see we get something like that. If you will select all profiles right now, Revit will try to make the spline to connect this triangle, and after that connect back to the cycle. So let's create the form. You will see we get something like that. Of course, Revit trying to do that. Revit not perfect with working the splines. As you can see, it's not perfect at all. But we have the one thing. If we will create again one by one, we will get a bit other type of the connection, as you can see. For example, let's do the one more time. Select triangle here. As you can see, we get a bit different type of the connection. Of course, you should be careful when you creating your shapes, because not all the shapes can make the nice connections between each other. What I want to say to you. Let's say I have, for example, again, let's make the cube. I will do the 4 sides, so 4 sides it means cube, as you can see, and let's rotate it right side like that. I will go back to the 3D, and as you can see here the cycle, cube, because we have here the 4 points, it will be more smooth. As you can see, now it's more smooth because we have the symmetrical this side, the symmetrical on that side, so that's why it looks more better. Okay, now you understand you can mix different profiles to get interesting results. So no one will say this is wrong because we are trying to create the form. Okay, again, I will save this shape for you guys. You can download it below this video. Just go there, they have link, you can download it and use it whenever you want. So I just copy it, and again, if you wanna delete your surface, just click on the dissolve. So here again our profile. So let's continue. So let's say you have some a really strange form. Strange, it's not bad word, I mean a bit complicated. Let's say you have a bit complicated form and you understand you cannot create it only using only profile, and this is too hard to using only one profiles or few profiles. So you should do something, right? Because you don't have the sweep, you don't have all the types of the tools like you have, for example, when you're creating model in place. So what you're gonna do? You can mix, you can use few for example forms, and I'll show you right now how. For example, I will let's say I will delete this cube, I don't need it anymore. I will select 3 of this profile and I will create here the form. Okay, awesome. But my lecturer or my client saying I wanna do here the hole. I don't know why he wanna he has hole, but he wants. So what we can do? Of course, you cannot use the profile to create on the elevations. So, but we can mix it, as I said. How we can do that? First, I will show you my working plane. As you can see, here is not any working plane. Let's set working plane this one, that one. As you can see, now we can create our shape on the left side. So let's go to the east side or left side. I don't know which one. Oh yes, east side, sorry, this is my mistake. Okay, here now we are on the east side, and I will change my type of the graphic to the wireframe because I wanna see through this form. So what we're gonna do now? Let's go to the cycle. Let's say, as I said, we wanna do the whole, and I will do here the cycle. Doesn't matter, you will put it on the point or somewhere else. I just wanna put on this point, and let's do, for example, 8 meter. Why not? So here is my profile. I will back to the 3D because I wanna show you what's going on, and I will change again my view to the wireframe because our profile now inside our form. Just select your profile, select this small button, not create the form, this small button, and select void form. Let's select the void form, just give Revit a few seconds, and now Revit asking what the type of void form you want. Because we have the cycle profile, Revit will have 2 options. He can make the ball or he can make the cylinder. So I will use the second variant, I want a cylinder. But if you want, you can create the ball. But we will talk about later on about that. So let's extrude it here, and let's extrude this profile. Just use tab key to find profile. Just tab key again. Here is my profile, and let's extrude it by this joystick. So you know this joystick for example from the 3D Max or from the SketchUp. Okay, done, and let's change our view to the shaded one. As you can see, we get combined form. Because we cannot use only one profile to create kind of form. Again, I will save this for you guys, it's not a problem. I hope you will use it somewhere. This will be here, but we will continue right now. So if we can using for example this kind of form, we can combine it more complicated. So I will show you one more type of the connections. Now let's talk about 3 direction changing. So now we actually changing only 2 direction, so it's 2D means. But what if we want changing have changes on 3 direction? Let's I will dissolve again this form, and I'll show you one more nice form. I will delete all these profiles, I don't need it anymore. Let's say I will go to the level 1, and I will create here the cube. Yes, cube. We will start from the simple form. Let's go to 3D. As you can see, I have here the cube, and as you can see, my working plane now on the left side. I know 1/8 on the left side. I want change to the level 1. So level 1. Let's switch off my working plane. And what I'm gonna do now? I can now create a cube from this form, just like this. So now it's cube. But I prefer actually select this profile and copy to the last level. Let's copy it on the last level. I prefer use actually more than one profile like this. Create, so because if I will dissolve it, so as you understand, I will get 2 profiles, so it's better. So, and let's do now some changes. We have the cube, nothing much. Let's go to the right view, and I will change my working plane to the left side again. So left side, as you can see, here's my working plane. And I wanna change the graphic style to the wireframe because I wanna see through of that. Let's use for this moment spline. Here is the spline, and let's create this spline. 1 point, second point, third point, and let's do some interesting form. You can do whatever you want. Enter. As you can see, here is the map form. Let's now use the line, and I will connect like that because it will be extrusion, as you understand. Let's select all this shape, or I mean all this profile. Let's change the view. I want to change the view graphic because I want to show you everything, and I will use again the void form. Create the void form from this spline. Okay, here is okay, but that side I wanna extrude it too. On switch off, you will get this form, but it's only 2 direction. What if you wanna make 3 direction? Of course, you want more extrusions. For that type, we will go to the top view and we will create 1 more extrusion. So as I said, you will combine it at all. Let's say, let's change the working plane to the level 1, and I will use for this one, let's say arc. From this point to this point, like that. Why not? And I will connect it. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Okay. I will select this profile. Again, I will change the view. And I will make the void form. Like this. Let's make more. As you can see, we can combine it. I did it too much. So as you can see, it's really too much. I will select a bit like this. Let's say I'll change again the view. I want to see what's going on here. And let's say I will do more on this side. Like this. Why not? Maybe, no, yeah, it's perfect. Let's select that one and let's create the void form. I did it too much because our previous one not working. Actually working, but we cannot see difference. Oh, now we can see difference. So as I said, let's make shaded one. As you can see, we can combine and to get some interesting form. As you understand, if you will do this by profile, you will become crazy. Yes, of course you can do this like a profile, but for example, this shape, it will be a bit hard. Let's make some few more changes. Okay, I think you are okay with that. We will modify this form, but before I will modify it, I will save it for you guys. Let's save it. I will save everything with all the profiles. Let's select everything, copy it, and copy on that side. Okay, as you can see, here is all the form here. I will only I will cut it again. Cut this one to that one. Okay, so now you have this form. Let's continue work with that one. So now I wanna go to the level 2, I mean. Let's go to the level 2. And if you don't have the level 2, you should go to the view and here define floor plan and just use level 2. Let's go back to the create. Here I will find the cycle and I will create here the cycle. Let's say it will be 300 mm, like this. Let's select this profile. I will go to the to the 3D. I just want to show you, and let's use the void form. Let's use the void form, and the first problem, the void form, it's now like cylinder, but I don't want to get the cylinder, I want to use the cycle. So let's unconnect it. Let's create the void form again, and now Revit asking which type of the we want to create the ball or we want to do the cylinder. So I want to create the ball. Okay, and I will change the type of the identity data to the solid one. Just we need it only once. So let's now put it a bit inside like this, maybe something like this, I don't know. We can go to the plan and do it more properly, but I will do it on 3D. And now I will change this solid, I will select it again to the void. Of course we will get some now problem, and ta-da, we get here the void. What we're gonna do else? Let's go to the level 2 back, and what I wanna see where's my center. Okay, my center is here. I will use again the cycle. and I will try to find the center of this one. It's a bit harder than you think, but we will try it. So I'll use maybe the line. So we cannot use the line. It's somewhere here. So before you will do that, of course, guys, you should make where's your center. So I will do it approximately. I'm sorry, I know it's 300 millimeter. Okay, and I will do my best. I will try to do my best by how I see it. Okay, it looks like it's something here. And I will try to connect it to my void. Where is my void? Actually, my void is somewhere here. Left side a bit. Done. Let's go back to 3D. I hope it's done. Yeah, approximately it's there. Now I will change only this position. Done. As you can see, it's really hard to do it fast because it's Revit. Actually, Revit working not pretty well with the new form, and we have really a lot of different forms. So guys, this was really complicated form. I think you not will do it really often, but now you understand how you can manipulate with that. So in the next tutorial, I will try to do more parametrical things with these mass forms, and we will do more complicated parametrical forms to use it, for example, in our projects. As you know, now we can select, for example, this mass form, and we can transfer it to our project. I will do it more fast. I will create now the project. Let's create the project. Doesn't matter which template you are using. Let's say this will be architecture one. Just give a few seconds to load this template. Let's go back to our form and let's load inside to the project. Give the few seconds to transferring all this massing. So all this massing now will transferring to the Revit. So it's already here. Let's say I will place somewhere. You should place it, even if you cannot see your shape. Just give again a few seconds because Revit calculating. And let's go to 3D in this project. As you can see, here is my project, and of course we will get gross surface area for all of these projects. So if you want to calculate only for the one shape, you should load inside to the project only one shape. Don't forget about it. Yeah, I will do it, and I will show you how it's working. Just I will delete everything. No worries, guys. I will save for you. And I will load to change I will change existing parameters. As you can see, if I will select now this one, you can see gross area and volumetric volume from this shape right here. And of course you can create the floors. So now I have only 2 floors here. Let's create for 2 floors, and you can see 2 floors. It's really simple. Now you know how to use the shapes. And I hope it was useful for you guys. If you find it interesting, don't forget about the likes and comments. Like this, I will understand you interesting this for the topic or no. And check the links below this video. You will find really more interesting stuff. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. To support my channel, you can go to Gumroad, check that my store. There you can find bundle of this Dynamo scripts, or you can buy 2-story complete house, or even the 2-story residential classic house. By this way you supporting my channel and you making me happy to creating the new videos for you guys. And that's it from today. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe my social media, leave some comments for this video and give some like, and see you next time.